We're in Rock Hill, South Carolina, near Charlotte, and we are exploring the Carolina Mountains over the next few days. It is mid-April. The trees are green. The flowering trees are bursting out. Azaleas. It's a beautiful time of year to be here, and we'd like you to come along with us on Miles and Smiles. We are in cold Asheville, North Carolina. I don't know how we managed to choose the coldest day of our stay in the Carolina Mountains to come here for our walking tour of this city, and you might not even be able to understand me over the wind, but I hope we're going to find some fun things to look at together. Either way, we're going to laugh a lot and definitely going to drink some coffee.
We're going to laugh when it's over.
That guy must have an enormous pair of jeans. What do they call this part?
Catwalk.
A catwalk. And there's another one down here. And here's what the cats are after. This beautiful building is the Old Grove Arcade, which was purchased by the people of Asheville and converted into this beautiful shopping mall area. But look at this stunning stairways and the sunlit roof. Just a gorgeous piece of architecture. The Basilica of St. Lawrence, we are told, has the largest freestanding dome in North America. Going on the video. We stopped in to visit the historic Omni Grove Park Hotel, and this is a very expensive place to stay, but you don't have to stay here. We stopped by. We planned to walk around, see the sights, a place where presidents and the most wealthy people in America have come before. And our plan was to get a little something to eat here, but I gotta tell you something, $16 for a grilled cheese sandwich is a little rich for my blood. But it's a gorgeous spot. We're gonna head out and get something to eat elsewhere. While we were in North Carolina, we spent some time at the Green Mountain RV Resort, which was absolutely a beautiful place. The people were so friendly. It had a nice miniature golf course, and we had a great campsite on a hillside with a beautiful view. Behind us were forests, and in front of us was a hill looking down over a lake. What we did not realize was that looking down is one thing, but the wind also comes up that hillside. And during a microburst, our awning was blown loose from a side of our RV, thrown over the top of the coach, and man, was that a scary, loud thing. Fortunately, we were able to find some guys to come, and they helped us to take it off so we could continue our journey safely, but no more awning for the rest of the trip. We're starting our visit to Medoc Mountain State Park here in North Carolina. Hi, Helena. The way we often do is just to chat with the rangers, because they always have good suggestions. They got a beautiful visitor center, and we've gotten some suggestions for what might be really nice hikes for this time of year and this day. Always start in the visitor center if you can. It's worth the extra time.
He's beautiful.
He's full grown. He's about 12 years old. And he's really cold, so I'm going to hang on to him and keep him warm.
Oh yeah, he's got a pretty good grip on me right now.
It doesn't look too
Look at that. Hey, this is Charlie, and he's very friendly. If there's one thing I've learned, you need a good lunch before you go on a hike.
Amen.
Woo! This is kind of cool. On this side of the trail, almost all of the trees are hardwoods. But over on this side of the trail, they are mostly pines. It's the border between two different habitats. Cool.
ready to burst into bloom.
This is the campground at Medoc Mountain State Park. It's really nice. They only have electric, no water or sewer hookups, and but there's a lot of spaces available. Maybe that's why.
It was blue sky and wind when we started, and now it is gray clouds and rain.
Rain's over, sun's out. Woohoo! And we emerge into the picnic area once again, having survived the rigorous trek through the forest here at, what's the name of this place?
Medoc.
Mount Medoc.
Or Medoc.
Or Medoc. We've arrived at the last stop on our journey through the Carolina Mountains, North and South Carolina. We are at Lake Gaston RV Park in Littleton, North Carolina. This is a Thousand Trails park. We have been having great experiences with Thousand Trails parks this trip. This place is just beautiful. The sites aren't necessarily the most level in the world, but they are spacious. Ours is in a water view looking down at the lake, and it's trees, and you can see it's just a beautiful place to be. One thing you need to know about Lake Gaston Park, though, is some of the spaces have full hookups, but most don't. On the other hand, they have a honey wagon. If you don't know what honey wagon is, it does not carry honey. It's a truck that comes around once in a while and will pump out your waste tanks for you. And so honey wagon's a nicer way to say it than what it is, which is a wagon. So, okay, we'll just leave that right at that. We're at the Cryptozoology and Paranormal Museum in Littleton, North Carolina. Here with Stephen, what's your last name? Barcelo, and he's going to tell us a little bit about it.
Talk to you about how it all started. Now, I was a journalist of the New York Daily News. I was escaping high taxes, the dying newspaper business, tolls, the whole bit. Somehow found this little town of 650 people in the middle of nowhere. Next thing you know, the woman a block behind us has a sighting January the 8th, 2016, 5 o'clock in the morning. So horrified, pulls her daughter out of school and moves away by week 2.
Do people think that there is a whole like species of Bigfoot
Family
all over
groups.
the world?
Yeah.
So
And they seem to be a little bit different in certain areas. Like the skunk ape in Florida tends to be smaller, gamier, and it kind of makes sense that they train down there.
There's the Jersey Devil.
Yeah, the Jersey Devil. Jersey Devil's a little bit different. That's more of a little different of a creature. And I actually did a documentary on that with the Daily News. And that's a very old cryptid too. That's a story that goes way, way back, but they've been seeing things in that era. And that's kind of almost a horse's head. It's got wings, so it's kind of a stranger creature. Sort of like Mothman. It falls more into the Mothman category on that one. If you get a chance, come to Littleton, please stop on by and then check out the lovely new shops in town. Last thing in the world I thought I'd be doing in my retirement.
Spring in the Carolinas has been great. It's been like we've been following the spring all the way up from Georgia, and everywhere we go, the trees are just bursting into green. April and May is a great time to do this trip. Yes, it's chilly and even really cold sometimes at night. We got down just about to freezing, but then you have these delightful 70-degree days, even up to 80 once or twice, and a lovely, lovely place to be. You know, the song goes, nothing could be finer than to be at Carolina in the morning. Well, let's just say than to be in Carolina in the spring. Hey, if you've enjoyed this video, would you give us a thumbs up? And better yet, would you consider subscribing to our channel? It doesn't cost anything. Just hit the subscribe button right down here. And it really does make a difference. It helps YouTube to show our video more frequently, and that just is a great encouragement to Kathy and to me. And remember, life's a journey. Make every mile count.